representing Carlos Tevez. It was widely expected that he should arrive back at Carrington for training on Monday morning, which he hasn't. I mean, have you heard anything from Argentina about what may be happening? Is he returning or planning to return?
Yeah, I mean, that's been the other side of the coin. It's been a difficult time with a number of players over the past few weeks where we've had problems. Carlos is one of those. It's unfortunate. We need to seek a resolution one way or the other, because we don't want it casting a shadow over Manchester City's successful season. But as I say, that is one side of the coin, and we've got, you know, plenty of other sides to smile about. The England performance with youngsters in there bodes well for the future. Republic of Ireland with our members did well, virtually qualified for the Euros. Wales are doing well. It's also perhaps important for me to pay tribute to another great football legend from the Northwest, Jimmy Adamson, whose funeral it was today. Jimmy Adamson of Burnley.
There's a lot of positives happening at the moment within football, but it seems that the dark clouds always be the ones that are highlighted by the press. I mean, there's 2 ongoing investigations into that.
Yeah, the nature of the media is to look at those. It's been unfortunate as well that we've had a very successful anti-racism program running now for decades. I don't want these latest disputes to, you know, unravel a lot of the good work. We should continue to, you know, expound that message and try and eradicate racism within football and set an example to the, you know, the rest of other professions and the world as well. Nevertheless, it needs to be dealt with. I'm disappointed really that the FA's inquiry has had to be put on hold because of the police inquiry, because these things need to be dealt with. And I think as well, of course, they've had time to decide whether there was a charge or not, and if that had been done, we wouldn't have had the debate as to whether John Cherry, you know, should be in the squad or not be in the squad. So it's not been good for all concerned, but we need a fair and open, transparent process, and we have to deal with it in a fair way and make sure that, you know, all parties feel that's, you know, been the proper way of doing things.
Do you think that the issue of racism has been so shocking because of the success?
I think probably as a result of our outstanding success, because, you know, the problems that other countries have had. I was in Bulgaria, I was in Spain a few years ago. Been terrible racist abuse from the terraces and sometimes on the pitch, but to a great extent, the problems we had decades ago have been eradicated. We've welcomed players from so many countries of the world. We probably, you know, accommodate more players from most countries in the world and have most players from these islands playing in the World Cup representing the different countries. So I don't want these latest incidents to diminish what we have done and the very positive things we've done with regard to anti-racism. And it's a programme that will continue, but as I say, I would like the current matters to be dealt with as quickly as possible.
Just finally, to end on Carlos and the situation, I heard you speaking last week where you said that we'd reached a point where amicable negotiation is probably out the window. I mean, what is the best scenario that you see and the worst case scenario for? Well,
you've got to remember, on the one hand, you've got a player who was a talisman for the club. He was leading goal scorer, captain, and suddenly it's all gone wrong. From being that star player, he's suddenly out of the team, and if things can't be reconciled, then it's in the best interest of all concerned that he moves on and carries on playing football. But I do understand as well that Man City will be worried that they don't want his current actions to diminish his value, so that they don't get a proper return if he does move on.